Hello everyone, I'm GK and welcome to another Magic the Gathering video. Today we are going to be playing the mono blue aggro deck that won the SCG this weekend by Robert Wagner, I believe his name is. But the deck is 4 Curious Obsession, 2 Dive Down, 3 Mistcloaked Herald, 4 Opt, 4 Terramander, 4 Siren Storm Tamer, 3 Spell Pierce, 1 Blink of an Eye, 3 Chart a Course, 1 Essence Capture, 4 Merfolk Trickster, 4 Tempest Djinn, 4 Wizard's Retort, and then it is rounded off with 19 islands. So it is a low amount of islands, and some of the games that I've been playing have been quite a few Wonderlanders, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to play 3 games on traditional ranked, and that way we can get the sideboard, and you guys can see whether or not this is something that you want to spend your cards on for Arena. It's a lot of commons and uncommons, so that's good, and there's no dual lands. Or if it's something that you want to do in the paper world. Other than that, though, if there are decks that you would like me to play, let me know. I play a deck every day. I post a video every day. We're going to keep this. And I need all the decks to try. I want all the decks to try. So if there's certain things that you would like me to try, let me know. But we're going to play turn 1 Siren Storm Tamer. And then we can follow it up with like Spell Pierce, or we can do Merfolk Trickster, depending on what our opponent is playing. Hopefully they don't like fungal infection us or something. So we'll attack him with Siren Storm Tamer. And then we're going to wait until end step. If we can get this Merfolk Trickster in, we can have Blink of an Eye for next turn if they play like a Wild Growth Walker. I assume this is... They play a Merfolk Branchwalker. Okay. So, big question is, I think we want to go ahead and just get the Merfolk Trickster in. It still gets to resolve its ability, but being able to apply just a little more pressure, get the chart, of course, going, and just kind of get the engine. So, take 3, and we're going to cast this chart, of course. Ooh, okay. So that's not bad. We have Curious Obsession for next turn. Do we want to just hold up Spell Pierce? These decks do have Cast Down, but I kind of don't want to. I feel like if they can cast down any of these creatures, it's fine. So I'm going to just play the Mistcloaked Herald. That way we can have Curious Obsession plus Spell Pierce next turn. We could have Blink of an Eye, potentially. We have options. We have lots of options. For Terramander, we only have 1 instant and sorcery, so it costs 7. Yeah, 7 so far. We'll take the 2. I don't mind taking the 2, but these green-black decks usually are pretty lackluster on removal in the very beginning. So, a Wild Growth Walker. Not keeping it, though. Fine Finality. That is a pretty good draw. The only problem is, though, is if they go Ravenous Chupacabra next turn, I guess we have the Siren Storm Tamer, which is good. So let's play our island. We'll go Curious Obsession on the Mistcloaked Herald. And then we are just going to get in there with these 2 fellas. So draw a card from Mistcloaked Herald. We draw another island. So do we want to cast Terramander? I feel like we do. We have Spell Pierce plus the Siren Storm Tamer backup, so I feel like we want to. We should be drawing a lot of cards off this Mistcloaked. I might trade the Merfolk Trickster for the Branchwalker just to kind of save a little bit of our life total. So we'll go to blockers. We'll block there. And then depending on what they have this turn, if they go Chupacabra, we can Siren Storm Tamer or Mistcloak. So there's that. So they target here. We will... So sacrifice, copy target... Oh! Counter target spell... Oh yeah, counter target spell or ability. Oh, I did it at the wrong time. Can I not do it? Thank you! Okay, I thought for a second maybe I did it at the wrong time. It was just being picky, I suppose. So let's attack with... How close are we? We have just 1 instant sorcery. So we'll attack in. Take action. We get another island. It's kind of weird that we have so many islands Yet we only have 19 in the deck. Unfortunate. So we're down to 8. We can take one more attack. Which is, it kind of stinks. We don't really have a Vivian. Yep, let's Spell Pierce that. Not about that life. And can we... And we could blink something too. Should we? Yeah, let's go ahead and kick her on the Jade Light Ranger. And we can at least apply a little bit more pressure, which Wizard's Retort is actually really, really nice. Another Curious Obsession. Don't mind if I do, please. So I feel like we are kind of ahead now. So take action. A Merfolk Trickster is good. Take action. A Siren Storm Tamer. All these like long, ridiculous. Alright, I think we might actually have this one in the bag now. We have Wizard's Retort. We have Merfolk Trickster. You can attack on in. That is totally fine. I am not going to block you. And we also have Siren Storm Tamer. Worst case scenario. So that can't be countered. But that can't be countered, but that is totally fine, I think. So that will resolve. And then we're gonna flash in. So we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we have enough. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just flash in Merfolk Trickster. That resolves, and then that should be game. Oh, just to put the, actually, we'll make sure that we're safe, and then we'll get in there for final points of damage. Don't need to be cute or anything. We just need to win the game. Just win the game. Okay, so we're facing against Golgari with a splash of Hydroid Krasis. So we'll take in you guys, and we could do, I think Exclusion Mage is probably better than Entrancing Melody. I don't feel like we're going to be able to take anything too significant, unless we could take a Wild Growth Walker. We'll see what we have, though. So, things that I potentially want to cut, we have 7 cards to cut if we want to keep everything. That is crazy. We could cut a Spell Pierce or 2. I don't necessarily think, actually, we could cut all the Spell Pierces. I don't think they're really going to do much in this matchup. We can cut the... I think I'm going to cut... Maybe we don't need these Exclusion Mages yet. I'm going to cut... Yeah, we'll cut the Exclusion Mages. We won't do it. I'm not sure what that matchup's for. Maybe it's probably better against the red decks. We'll get rid of a Blink of an Eye. And then we need to get rid of one more. Let's get rid of... Maybe we just drop one of the creatures. It might be okay to just drop one of the creatures. We're on the draw. We'll cut a Tempest Djinn. Do we want anything here over a second Tempest Djinn? Actually, they might be bringing in a lot of removal, like the cast downs and stuff like that. So we'll keep a Spell Pierce. We'll keep a Spell Pierce. So going to game 2 of round 1. Opponent is choosing whether or not they want to play or draw. This is another just heavy land hand. This is not bad though. We'll take that one. We have Chart a Course, so we can draw a lot of cards. Our opponent's going to play an Elf. You has an Elf, so we'll play Mistcloaked Herald. I guess on the draw this deck is probably just significantly worse because everything, like all the cards that you play are pretty bad, and then you're playing them behind a turn behind all your opponent's good cards. Alright, our opponent is casting another Elf. And then they're casting a Merfolk Branchwalker. Hydroid Krasis, not something that I want to deal with, that's for sure. At least they don't have the blue source, it looks like, though. So we'll attack in with you, and then I think we're just going to cast Chart a Course. We need to hit something to help with this Merfolk Branchwalker. Next turn, we can have Wizard's Retort plus Chart a Course. Or no, I'm sorry, we can't. We have to cast Terramander plus Chart a Course. Jade Light Ranger. We are so far behind. Golden Demise. That's not a bad one at all. That is not something I really want to see either. But if they're stuck on lands, it'll also take out, okay. Not stuck on lands. I was wrong. Can't really cast his Golden Demise anymore though, because it's like even worse for you. I assume that's why they got rid of it though, I suppose. We are super far behind. Let's get in for a point of damage. Cast this Terramander. And we'll cast Chart a Course. See if we can draw into something good. Just being on the draw. Yeah, Vivian. Okay, I've seen enough. Oh my god, our opponent just ran us over. Just ran us over. Okay, let's... I think the list is probably fine. The Tempest Djinns, maybe now that we're on the play, we'll get rid of... Let's see. We'll get rid of a Deep Freeze, and we'll bring in the other... We'll bring a second Spell Pierce in. That way we can just get under our opponent, and we hopefully can just counter everything. That's the goal. That's the goal, at least. Alright, Flamewalker, you're going down. We're on the play. This is an amazing hand. I'm okay with this hand. If we draw a dive down, it'll be like what always happens to me. Do not fungal infection me. That's all that I ask. Okay, let's go... Unless we want to cast this Surge Mare. I kind of want to cast the Surge Mare. Let's just go Curious Obsession, though. We'll go for it. Maybe they won't have the removal spell. That's the goal, at least. Siren Stormtamer will be nice. Okay, we'll end step, opt, and then we can cast Siren Stormtamer next turn, making it so they can't target our Mistcloaked, unless they have the cast down this turn. Which it looks like they do. Shoot! Alright, let's opt. We'll keep that island. We'll cast Tempest Djinn. So another Curious Obsession. That's not bad. Alright, we'll cast Tempest Djinn. And then we can just put a Curious Obsession on this thing. Put a Curious Obsession, and then we can also cast Siren Stormtamer and make it so we can give this, or we can counter any of the spells or activated abilities. This is going to put quite the clock on him, though. Alright. I would actually not mind another island. So we'll put a Curious Obsession on you. Attack in for 4. We're looking for an island if we can. So that is not an island. So we'll cast the Siren Stormtamer. We'll take it a little easy. That way if they have like Chupacabra or anything, we can just cast the Siren Storm, or we can activate the ability, counter. And then we're able to play Chart a Course next turn. Which will be really, really nice. As long as they don't have like double removal spell, which they don't. Okay, so we'll attack in. They go to 9. Take action. We shall definitely draw a card. And then I think we strap a Deep Freeze on one of these Wild Growth Walkers. That way it doesn't get too out of hand. So let's do that. And then, yeah, it loses all abilities. Perfect. So we'll end the turn. Still want to keep this Siren Stormtamer just in case, so we don't get our Tempest Djinn killed. This other Wild Growth Walker is going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt, though. Oh my god, another one. Please do not have an Explorer creature. That would be so... Yep, Jadelight Ranger. God, that is so unfortunate. Must be nice. 3 Jadelight Rangers. Or 3 Wild Growth Walkers. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Oh my god, that's so many. That's so much life gain. Yep. So we're taking 4. We're down to 13. We get a Spell Pierce. So let's attack. What are we looking for? An island is at least not the worst thing in the world. We'll play a Surge Mare. And then we're going to play the Siren Storm Tamer. And you know what? We'll play the Mist-Cloaked Herald as well. Let's just get them all out there. Get the whole fam squad going. Do you have another? Oh my god. This guy had like the perfect hand for this. Had the perfect hand with another Jade Light Ranger on top. Must be nice. Must be oh so nice. So I guess, do we have to keep this Tempest Gen back? Oh my god. Oh, I'm so tilted. Alright, you got it. Alright, stop the triggers! Oh my god, it almost like wants you to feel the pain. It's just like, you know, watch as your life is just annihilated from your eyes. Alright, let's go to game 2. I feel like we should have won that one. That was unfortunate. Stupid Jade Light Ranger Wild Growth Walker shenanigan crap. That's okay. We're good. Just calm down. We're good. We'll play first. We'll keep this hand. It's not necessarily the best hand ever, but we have turn 1 Mist-Cloaked if we draw an island. If not, we can play the Curious Obsession, hopefully draw an island, and then we have access to Dive Down. So this is just one of those hands where we're on the play, so hopefully, or where we're on the play with kind of the nuts. So we'll play Mist-Cloaked Herald. Hopefully we're just not playing against like a Fanatical Firebrand. No, not the shock. Now we can't play it. Dang it. Alright, go to damage, and then let's play this Pteramander. Our opponent's probably just going to opt, but I really don't want to risk the shock. I would like this Curious Obsession to resolve. We need to draw an island though. If we don't draw an island, we might just lose this game. No, come on. Alright, let's cast the island. Or let's cast the opt, looking for an island. Thank you. And then let's... I think we're just going to hold up Dive Down now. Unless they don't kill anything. Alright, since they didn't kill anything, let's cast the Pteramander. Another opt. So if they cast Enigma Drake, I think that's fine. We'll finally put the Curious Obsession on the Mist-Cloaked. We could even cast Tempest Gen if we want to. Chart a Course. That's perfect. Our opponent's not actually casting any creatures yet. So this is good. And we draw another land. Okay, so let's go Curious Obsession on Mist-Cloaked Herald. You can shock it if you want to. I don't care anymore. Wow, they just don't have a removal spell at all. So Essence Capture. Let's just go ahead and keep this Dive Down so we can also have the Essence Capture if they want to go like Crackling Drake. So let's Dive Down. If they have the removal spell, that's fine. No, not the Spell Pierce. Yep, you got it. Alright, my turn. I think we just cast a Tempest Gen maybe? Or we could cast the Siren Storm Tamer. We have 1, 2 instants and sorceries. Let's cast Siren Storm Tamer and then we can keep up Essence Capture. Let's do that. We can keep up Essence Capture and we can play Jin next turn. Crackling Drake, we'll get rid of that. And we'll target Siren Storm Tamer. And now next turn we can cast Tempest Gen. Oh, actually Wizard's Retort is good too. I think we're just going to keep up Wizard's Retort. 2, 3, 4. We'll keep up Wizard's Retort. They don't have any mass removal, so we just want to keep things off of the table. We're ahead right now, and we have... If we draw... Dang it. Oh, wait. Our opponent just concedes. Perfect. I didn't know if we had enough instants or sorceries or not, but... Our opponent conceding is all that matters. So let's go Deep Freeze for the Drakes. And then we can do just a couple negates and maybe call it at that. I'm going to get rid of a couple Tempest Gens because we're on the draw. And then this Blink of an Eye can go. We need to drop one more card. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I kind of like the essence captures just for the drakes. It'll allow us to kind of tempo once we get a 1-drop down. So let's go. Let's get rid of a chart, of course, on the draw. We'll get rid of a chart, of course. We just want to stick a 1-drop with a Curious Obsession and a dive down. We don't really have time to be drawing cards. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. We'll see, though. I'll add the chart, of course, in back on the play. So, I think we mulligan this hand. I don't want to risk... we have access to opt. Maybe we keep it. I think I'm going to mulligan. I want to find something different. We have turn 1 Siren Storm Tamer, and then we have Merfolk Trickster. So we'll cast Storm Tamer. Our opponent's probably going to opt at end step, or obviously, if they're looking, they have the shock. So they shock our little guy. All he wanted to do was just be a part of things. Alright, so we keep drawing islands now. That's unfortunate. Going to Merfolk Trickster at end step. As this tap target creature and opponent, it loses all abilities until end of turn. So what does our opponent have? Nothing as of now. So we'll cast Merfolk Trickster just to put some pressure on the board. Oh, we keep drawing islands. I don't want the islands. I get it. Islands are nice, but I don't need them. Please and thank you. Get out of my face. Wow. Bottom the Enigma Drake. Interesting. Okay, so cast Discovery. We are going to opt at some point. We're gonna either at end step. I don't think they'll cast anything too significant now this turn. Unless they do. Alright, let's opt. Essence Capture, I think we'll keep. That's not a bad one. We can at least... Yeah, let's cast Merfolk Trickster. A Wizard's Retort is actually amazing. Okay, let's get in for 4. So now we can Essence Capture whatever they play next. So they're up to... They have 5 cards. So we can Essence Capture a Enigma Drake. And then if they have a counterspell for that, we have the Wizard's Retort. Which it doesn't look like they have another counterspell. Another island. Okay, let's get in for 5. So we can Wizard's Retort. They're going to have the search for his Kanta flip. And then we need to just counter whatever they play next. If it's crucial, which Enchanting Melody is crucial. So we're going to counter that. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, a Curious Obsession. Perfect. Okay, let's put Curious Obsession here. If they have the removal spell, that's unfortunate, but I have to just go for it. We have no cards in hand. Let's get something good right off the top. Something good. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, Terramander. I think that just puts us in the driver's seat because we have 1, 2, 3. That's 7. So next turn, yeah, boy. All right, that was good. So we're 1-1. Back up to gold tier 2. We're fighting. It's oh so hard to get up in the ranks. I'm trying my best. I just need to have a grinding session one of these days. All right, so we're 1-1. Let's see if we can get the third one. All right, we will be on the play. Yes, please. Are we supposed to keep this hand? We'll try it. There's only 19 lands in the deck, right? Like, what's the worst that can happen? We have Tempest Djinn. We have islands to fuel the Tempest Djinn. We have Dive Down. Dive Down is good. And then I think we'll just save this Dive Down for turn 4 when we can have Tempest Djinn as well. Oh my gosh, no! I'm just kidding. It was bound to happen at some point. The fact that we kept a 4-lander, but it was worth trying. So our opponent casts Midnight Reaper. Midnight Reaper is fine. we get Miscloaked Herald. So we're going to attack for 1. And then we're going to cast this Djinn, and we're going to hold up Dive Down. And hopefully this Dive Down, or hopefully this Djinn in general just puts up a huge clock. We have Blink of an Eye to bounce the Midnight Reaper if need be. We can bounce a, what's his name? Wild Growth Walker. Or we can also just hold up Dive Down. We have, okay, another Midnight Reaper. Next turn we can Blink of an Eye plus Dive Down, and they can't attack through this either. Nice! Another Islon. Let's attack in for 6. And we'll pass the turn. I'm going to probably Blink of an Eye during their attack phase, and then I will have Dive Down back up as well. So let's Blink of an Eye with Kicker. Kick you back to your hand. You don't need to be here anymore. You're done. Vraska's Contempt. Oh, got him. Got him. Kick you back to your hand. So we're going to take 4. And we have Siren Stormtamer. Beautiful. Beautiful. Plus Chart a Course. Oh, it's just so working. It's working so well. I can't even speak right now. Alright, so we'll cast Chart a Course. Oh my god, double Curious Obsession. Oh boy. We were about to go nuts. Alright, so for this matchup, I think, so we've played this once before. I think we're going to do some Surge Mares, and then I kind of just want a couple Exclusion Mages. On the draw, we'll get rid of the Tempest Djinns. We'll get rid of a Blink. Man, I need to look up a sideboarding guide. This is pretty difficult. I don't know if you ever cut Curious Obsessions. I doubt it. I didn't know if maybe like on the draw you need to cut them. We could cut... I guess we don't really need all these Spell Pierces. We'll do 1 Spell Pierce for the draw. Or maybe we cut... Tempest Djinn like won us that game easily. So we'll try it like this. Maybe we want the Spell Pierces because of... like, I don't know. I really want the Spell Pierces, but then I don't. They are sideboarding into a heavy removal deck. So we're on the draw with an Opt, so I'm going to keep this one. We have Siren Stormtamer. Our opponent has an Elf. Last time we were on the draw, we got run over like crazy against the green deck, so we'll see if we can we'll see if we can pull up, if we can come through. Yep, there's the cast down. Nothing we can do about that one anyways. Alright, let's get you on the board. Let's see what you do. So it gets +2, -2 until end of turn. When it deals combat, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Merfolk Branchwalker. Okay, so we don't draw an island. I kind of just want to play Siren Stormtamer, hold up Opt, or we could actually, I think I'm going to risk it and go Opt and try to find an island. That is not an island. So I guess we're just going to play the Siren Stormtamer and we'll call it. Or we could play the Miscloaked Herald. I think we'll go Siren Stormtamer. That way we can hold up mana potentially next turn. If our opponent choops us, it's going to be a real feels bad man. But we're just down on lands. We're down on the lands. Yep, here comes Choop. Assume they're highlighting. Look at that thing. It's a horsefish. Look at this creature. It's got like a long serpent tail, and it's just a horse gliding through the water, galloping its way through the water. Alright, so Hydro Crisis, definitely annoying. If we could have gotten these Wizard's Retorts under, that would have been best case scenario, but... So let's cast another Siren Stormtamer. We are super far behind. Let's just pass the turn. We'll hold up Wizard's Retort. We need to find like a Deep Freeze or something, but even then, they're 3 mana. So we can't like do one or the other. Like we have to choose one, which I don't want to. I think we let this resolve. Or do we? Yeah, I think we let this resolve. Save it for something a little bigger and badder, like a wild growth walker. Except they got rid of it. So they must not have any more explorers. Alright, so how are we winning this game? A Tempest Djinn. If we had another land, I would play Tempest Djinn. But we'll go ahead, we'll cast the Terramander. I think the way we win this game is getting Terramander up to a 5/5, and then we're able to Wizard's Retort the next few plays. So if we can draw a land, we can get this Tempest Djinn out. It's as big as the Hydroid Krasis. Vivian, that is a no-go. No-go, Captain. No, thank you. Ain't about that life. I'm surprised they're not attacking with the Hydroid Krasis. I don't think they really need to be too scared. They're out racing. Sure. We'll block. Island? Not an island. So we'll go... What do we want to do here? So we can cast Mistcloaked Herald and hold up Merfolk Trickster or Wizard's Retort. I think we're going to do that. And then we'll go ahead and just pass the turn. Hold up Wizard's Retort. We can go Tempest Djinn next turn. A Duress. What is this? No! Oh, tilts. Okay, I guess we'll let that resolve. Oh, why are you bringing Duress in? That's so unfortunate. I'm about to get Vivian'd. I can feel it. About to get Vivian'd. Maybe I'm supposed to just cast the Tempest Djinn to get it out there. Alright. Merfolk Trickster. Get out there, little buddy. Tap you down. Alright, we want an island. There's an island. Okay. So, let's get in with the fam squad, I guess. You, and you, and you, and you. Just all of you. And then let's cast Island first, and then Tempest Djinn. Island first, and then Tempest Djinn. So are they going to get back their Wild Growth Walker? That is fine. We now have something that can block this Hydroid. Oh my god, my opponent just concedes. We won that on the draw. Wow, it felt like we were so far behind. Felt like we were so far behind. So, what was that? We went 2-1, right? Did we lose the last round? I don't remember. I think we went 2-1. We might have went 1-2. I was too hooked on trying to figure out this silly deck. So, other than that, the deck felt fine. Like, there was a lot of... I don't know. The only problem that I felt like I had was the mana issues. There wasn't really a good curve. It was always I got up to 5 or 6, or I would be stuck on 1, which is understandable. I mean, I've played red decks before. It happens all the time. But this one has ops and such, so that makes it kind of nice. The Curious Obsession is just busted. This enchantment is so silly. It's just so whack when you have like unblockable creatures. You have all flying creatures. You have Siren Stormtamer, which is amazing and can make things not be targeted. Like you have Charted Course for value, Essence Capture now, which puts 1/1 counters on things. Even Merfolk Trickster is still a way to get creatures to force through damage. So overall, I was pretty happy with this deck. I think it did well. I might try to play it a little bit more, see if I can actually get somewhere, you know. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I thought the deck was good. But if you enjoyed the content, please hit that like button. I would super duper appreciate it. And if you want to see further content, hit that subscribe button. Other than that, that is all I got for today. I has to go to practice. So you guys enjoy the rest of your week. If any of you are going to Memphis next week, let's hang out. Let's get some dinner, get some grub. Just kidding. I don't even, actually, maybe I'm not kidding. I'm not sure. I want to meet people. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to play, but it'll be fun. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.